The night of my birthday party was supposed to be perfect. The house was full of laughter, music, and people I loved. My husband had gone out of his way to decorate the living room and invite everyone I cared about. I felt special, celebrated, and maybe a little too confident. Among the guests was Daniel, my close male friend from college. We had known each other for years, long before I met my husband. Our friendship was easy and familiar, full of inside jokes and shared memories. I never saw anything wrong with it, and I assumed my husband would eventually feel the same. As the evening went on, I noticed my husband watching us from across the room. Daniel and I were laughing loudly over an old story, and I could sense the tension in my husband's smile. Instead of being sensitive to it, I chose to ignore it. When everyone gathered around for cake, I made a careless joke. I laughed and said, "My husband gets so jealous whenever Daniel is around." People chuckled, and I thought it was harmless. I didn't notice how my husband's face tightened as the words left my mouth. Trying to sound playful, I added another comment, teasing him for being insecure. The room stayed quiet for a moment before someone changed the subject. My husband forced a laugh, but his eyes told a different story. Still, I didn't stop to think about how deeply my words might have hurt him. After that, he became unusually quiet. He helped serve dessert, cleaned up plates, and avoided eye contact with me. I assumed he just needed time and told myself I would talk to him later. I was too busy enjoying the attention of my guests. As the party slowly ended and people began to leave, Daniel hugged me goodbye and thanked me for the invitation. I noticed my husband turn away when he saw it. That should have been my warning sign, but I brushed it off. Once the house was quiet, I finally asked my husband what was wrong. He looked tired, not angry, which somehow felt worse. He told me that the joke had embarrassed him and made him feel small in front of everyone. I tried to defend myself at first, saying it was just a joke, but as he spoke, I realized how often I had dismissed his feelings about Daniel. He wasn't accusing me of anything. He just wanted respect and reassurance. My teasing had made him feel like his concerns didn't matter. He admitted that hearing me laugh about his jealousy on my birthday, of all days, hurt more than he expected. He said it made him feel like an outsider in his own marriage. That sentence stayed with me. For the first time, I truly listened. I saw the night from his perspective and felt ashamed. What I thought was humor had crossed a line into humiliation. I apologized sincerely, not just for the joke, but for ignoring his feelings over time. I told him that he mattered more to me than any laugh or careless comment. My voice shook as I spoke, afraid it might be too late. He didn't forgive me instantly, but he softened. We sat together in silence for a while, letting the emotions settle. There were no dramatic arguments, just a quiet understanding that something needed to change. That night taught me a lesson I won't forget. Love isn't just about honesty and trust, but also about protecting your partner's dignity. A joke at the wrong time can leave a lasting scar. My birthday ended differently than I imagined, but it gave me something more important than a perfect party. It reminded me that marriage requires awareness, empathy, and care. Since then, I choose my words more carefully, knowing that respect is the best gift I can give.